Hi guys, it's me Janara and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who has been supporting me since day one. So yesterday was my 30th birthday, and yesterday I have received the greatest birthday gift ever, and that is I got 1,000 subscribers. I know it's not much, it's not a massive following, but for me it's something that I really appreciate. So if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. And I haven't forgotten, I have promised a giveaway once I've reached 1,000 subscribers. So I will be announcing, or I have already announced the winner on my Instagram account. So if you haven't been following me on Instagram, please do follow me on my Instagram account as well. And yep, I will be doing another giveaway soon because I am about to reach 200,000 views. I'm nearly there. I think I'm already on the 199,640 odd something. So I'm nearly there. So I'll be doing another giveaway. I'm really excited, and thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it, and please continue watching my videos and let me know in the comment section down below what kind of videos you love watching from me, so I'll be able to create videos that you love watching. So yeah, that's it for my intro, and today I will be doing yet another makeup testing video. And I will be testing out the new releases from the Revolution Pro range. So Revolution Pro is under the Revolution Beauty, if I'm not mistaken. So they've got Revolution, Revolution Pro Obsessions, and I Heart Revolution. So Revolution Pro has released a new makeup range, and they are advertising it as makeup that does more. More benefits, more impact, and more wow. So I'm really excited. So I have got most of the items that they've released. I've got the Revolution Pro Goddess Glow Primer. I've got the Revolution Pro HYDRA Matte Translucent Setting Powder. I've got the Revolution Pro Sculpt and Glow Contour and Highlight Palette. And then I've also got the Revolution Pro Define and Fill Brow Pencil. And I have got the Revolution Pro New Neutral Brightening and Tightening Illuminating Concealer. And then I've got the New Neutral Satin Matte Lipstick. And of course, will I ever miss the Revolution Pro New Neutral Luxe Shadow Palette. So this box is empty. Let's throw that away. And yeah, the only thing that I haven't got is, I think they have the full coverage concealer. I didn't get that because when I've made the order, they didn't have my shade. And also the brow gel. I didn't get the brow gel because they only have light and dark and clear, and I don't normally use clear brow gel, and of course I wouldn't use the light one, and I don't really use dark shade for my brows. And yeah, that's it. That's all that I've got, and I will be using mostly Revolution products. I think the only thing not Revolution in this makeup testing video is the mascara. I don't think I have their mascara. So yep, let's start applying all this makeup into this face. So for my base, let me reapply my lip balm. So this is a lip balm from the Revolution, I Heart Revolution, and it is the Raspberry Fizz I Heart My Lips, and it's just a cute lip balm, and I love it. It's very moisturizing, and it's just clear, and it moisturizes. It does the job, and it's really cute. It's like a pill, a capsule, so I love it. It's pink. And I've done my skincare this morning, and I will just prime my face using the Revolution Pro Goddess Glow Primer. Excited to try this. It says here, gives your skin an instant boost due to the dewy highlighting effect it provides. Use alone or under a foundation base. Look at this. It looks so luxurious. It is made out of glass bottle, and it's gold, and I love it. It's highlighting primer, and it's 30 ml, and the packaging is amazing. So I have been loving a glowy look recently. That's why I've chosen this one. I think they've got another primer, but I've chosen this one because I a glowy look, like a glass skin, healthy looking skin, because as you can see, I've got blemishes and breakouts, so I want to mask it with a glow. So it comes with a pump. Try to pump this out. So here how it looks like. It is thick in consistency and it is golden, and it doesn't smell anything. So I'll just be applying this all over my face, especially on the high points of my face here. Oh, it is cold. That was alright. It's not as highlighty as I've expected it to be because it says goddess glow, so I thought I would be glowing like a goddess, so I'll add a little bit more. I don't know if that's ideal, but it is a very subtle glow. It's not as glowy as I wanted it and expected it to be, and it dries up like powdery. It's not sticky, and yeah, feels like it's powdery effect on my hand. And then for my foundation, I do have a lot of Revolution foundation products. So I've got the Revolution Pro Full Coverage Camouflage Foundation, and I also got the Revolution Stick Foundation, but this is my favorite, the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. So I'll be applying this one all over my face, and I am using the shade F8. And I'll be using my Real Technique sponge just to blend this all out. So for the concealer, I did get the Revolution Pro New Neutral Brightening and Tightening Illuminating Concealer, and I got the shade Caramel. So they only have 3 shades, and that is not really good, but I've seen the 2 other shades. They look very light, so I don't think it will work for my skin tone. But as I open this, I feel like it's a bit dark for under eye, but I'm not sure. Let us try it out before judging it. But just to compare the shade, so here is the shade from the box and this is the real shade. So if you are buying in store, please don't ever look into the box. Make sure that you'll see what's inside, or use the tester. Try it first, try it out first. And yeah, this is the shade Caramel, and it says here it has natural extracts that visibly brighten and firm the skin. So this is actually an under eye concealer, and the packaging is amazing. I don't know how many times I will tell you how good the packaging is. This reminds me so much of the YSL Touche Éclat, if I'm not mistaken, and it has this pump. So you'll have to pump this and then the product will come out of the brush. It has a built-in brush, and yeah, let's try it out. Oh, there you go. Product is coming out. Let's try it out under my eye. Don't think anything is happening, but I normally use a lighter shade for my under eyes. I don't think if this will help anyway, because it's my skin tone. Definitely my skin tone. Don't even see it. Don't even know if you can see any difference with the concealer, without the concealer. Let's try a bit more. It's definitely glowy. It doesn't brighten my skin, but it's glowy. It's not flat matte, so I love it. I love it for that, but it doesn't conceal anything. It doesn't do anything really. Maybe if I have the lighter shade, it would work. I don't know. But let's apply it on the other eye. Maybe because it's just like my skin tone. It is very liquidy. I'm not quite impressed with that. But I'll add a little bit more and try to build up the coverage. I love a full coverage under eye. And yeah. So that's how it looks like. It's not dewy, but it's not flat matte. As you can see, it has a glow effect, but it doesn't have a coverage, so it didn't cover up my dark circles, and it didn't brighten up my under eye. It's an average under eye concealer. I've tried better ones from the drugstore, and yeah. So far there is no wow product as yet. I hate to say that, but it's probably because I had my expectations so high. So I'll just cover up my blemishes with my Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define. This is my favorite concealer as well. So I'm using the shade F8. So I'll just be covering up all my blemishes. So I think I would highlight my under eye a little bit more with my Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and this is the shade C6.5. So this is really, really light. Normally use this just to highlight my under eye. Look at that. Look at the difference. Don't know if you can see it, but it's a massive difference if you'll use a lighter concealer under your eye. So I think I might need to get the lighter shade just to give it another try, but yeah. I'm really sorry I didn't like it that much. So that's my base so far. I like that better. It's a little bit lighter and lifted, and yeah, covered my dark under eye bags. So for powder, oh yeah, I didn't get the pressed powder because I don't normally use pressed powder. I love using loose powder rather than the pressed powder, so I didn't use it. And then I've seen Makeup Misa. She's really, really good with makeup, and she's done a review of this as well. And she swatched the pressed powder, and it was like pigmented, highly pigmented white powder. So I didn't want to buy white powder for my face because my skin tone is not white, so I don't need that. So I've got the HYDRA Matte Translucent Setting Powder instead because I love loose setting powder. So I got this, and the packaging, it's just wow. It's just wow. I love it. I love it. So let's open it up. It looks like this, and oh, it has a sifter. So what I usually do is I just get my small tapered brush. Usually I just dab this onto my loose powder, and then just dust it around my eyes and my T-zone area and on my forehead. This is where I normally oil up at the end of the day. That's why I set all this area. So the powder is really finely milled. It's white, but it's translucent when you apply it, unlike the pressed powder, where I haven't tried the pressed powder based from the reviews that I have seen. So yeah, just apply this all over my face. And I don't normally bake, but today I will because I will be trying out a new eyeshadow palette. So I'll be using my Dump Real Technique sponge. So this translucent powder is ultra fine mattifying powder with hyaluronic acid. It is mattifying but still keeping the moisture in. So I've used it to bake under my eyes. I don't normally do this because my under eyes tend to dry up when I bake it, but because it says it has hyaluronic acid, that's why I've done this. So I am now gonna fill my brows using the Define and Fill Brow Pencil. It's a precision microblade effect for fuller brows. So I got the shade Warm Brown, and they don't really have a good shade range for this as well. Maybe they're just testing out the products first. If people will be buying them, they will be releasing more shades. I hope they will. So here how it looks like. It looks very, very luxurious. How many times should I say this? But it does look very, very expensive. It is really heavy for a brow pencil. So on one end it has a spoolie, and then on the other end it's the brow product. Just brush my hair up using the spoolie, and now I'm gonna line my brows using the pencil, and I need concentration with this one. So that's my first brow done. It's really red but yeah, I think it's alright. It's not really hard to mimic brow hairs because it is really thin, and I was able to fill it as well, and it's not like waxy and very pigmented, so it's not hard to play around with it. It is very user friendly, like especially for beginners. It's not waxy, so it won't slide, and yeah, love that. So I'll just be finishing up my other brow, and then I'll get back to you. So that's my brows done, and yeah, I love the pencil. It's really easy to use, and the only thing is just the shade. It's a little bit warm red for my hair color, but I love it. I love it. So I've dusted off the setting powder because I can feel my under eye tightening up. As I've said, my under eye tend to dry up when I do bake it, so yeah. But so far it doesn't look like it's dry. It looks like it's been airbrushed, but yeah, that feeling, I thought it's already drying up. But yep, I think that's it for my brows. So let's carry on with the face. So I'll be using the Sculpt and Glow Contour and Highlight palette, and I've got the shade Desert Sky. So this is for medium skin tone if I'm not mistaken, and it looks like this. The packaging is amazing, although this one is light. So it's a matte contour, but I don't know if you can see it. And then the highlighter. Ooh, the highlighter, look at that. I love it. Revolution is really good when it comes to highlighter, but with the contour, I'm not really sure about this contour. It doesn't show up on my skin, but it says this is for medium skin tone, so we'll see. I'll be using my Spectrum A05 brush. It's a slanted brush, so swirl it around the contour. It's a little bit powdery, but we'll see. So usually contour here. Can you see it? Yep. It does have a color payoff. So I'll just use this all over the perimeters of my face. And then my jawline. I think that's a good contour shade. Love it. It's very subtle, so it doesn't have a very, very strong color payoff. You really need to build up the shade, but yeah, it's still a good one. So I don't have a blush with me, so I'll just be using my Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. I love this blush. And then don't forget to contour the nose as well. That makes a lot of difference. Love that. And then let's proceed with the eyeshadow. I'll be doing the highlight a bit later. So for the eyeshadow, I'm really excited with this one, and it is the new Neutral Luxe Shadow Palette, and it has matte, reflective, pearl, and glitter pigments and one cream base. And of course, the packaging is amazing. It is amazing. And here how it looks like. I love the packaging, and it is very heavy, very heavy. It feels like you're holding high-end eyeshadow palette. So it looks like this inside. You've got a really good sized mirror, and then the eyeshadow. Oh my goodness, look at that. This reminds me so much of the Huda Beauty Nude palette. Has the protective film, and then look at the shades. I love it. Just love it. I love it. I'm excited. I hope that this would be a good one for me. So I won't be swatching all of the shades here because it will take, this video will be very, very long, but let me swatch. Let's just swatch the glitter shadows. I'm excited to try them. So let's swatch this one, Party. Ooh. That glitter. So you might need glitter glue with that one, which I don't have. Let's try this one. This looks like shimmer, mixed shimmer something. They're not pressed glitter, so I'm swatching the Jazz It Up. So, ooh, that one is like metallic shade. It's not glittery. Love that. And then one, let's swatch a matte shadow. Oh, look at the color payoff. The pigmentation is really good, and yeah, it's not buttery to touch, but it's creamy. And yeah, I'm excited, really excited. And this one is a base, cream base, so I'll be using the cream base to prime my eyelids and to make the shadow pop. And I'll be using, don't really know what kind of brush to use. I might just be using my finger with this one. So it's really light cream base. So that applied really smoothly. It's not sticky, a little bit of tackiness, so that's perfect for eyeshadow application. So yeah, that's it. And then I will be setting that with the shade Neutral right here, just to set that cream base. So I'll just dust this off all over my eyelids. And then for my crease, I will be using the shade Whisper. So far for the matte shadows, no fallout as yet. I'll be applying that shade under my eyes as well. So with a slightly smaller brush, I'll be deepening up the crease. I'll be using the shade Zone, the one that I have swatched a while ago. So it is pigmented, but it is not as pigmented as it looks on the pan. But it's still workable, and it does blend really nicely. And then just to deepen up the outer corner a little bit more, I'll be using the shade Majestic. So it's like an aubergine kind of shade. Then for all over my eyelids, I'll be packing the shade Jazz It Up. First, I'll be using a dry brush. We'll see if this will work. No, it's not working, so let's try my fingers. Oh, that's perfect. That's better. It is like a duochrome shade. It has little green, yellow, but purpley. Has little glitters as well, so a little bit of fallout with the glitters, but not really bad. Really like that shade. So I'll be using the brush, and I'll be spraying it with my Obsession Pigment Boost Fix. Wetting the brush. Oh yes, that's better. And then just to like blend this shade to this shade, I'll be using the shade Hidden. Let's try this one. This one is shimmery shade as well, so I'll just dab it where the shimmery and the matte shade meets. So here. Oh, that's lovely. I love that. Then here. That's it. And then for my inner corners, I'll be using this shade Glitzed. It's not very highlighty. I might just use my finger. Yep, a lot better. Although this is glittery. Ooh, a lot better. I'll just put on some mascara. I don't have Revolution mascara, so I'll just be using my Smashbox Superfan mascara, and then I'll get back. So here's my finished eye look. So I don't normally wear eyeliner, so I don't have eyeliner, so I just put some mascara on, and now let's proceed with the highlighter. So highlighter is one of my favorite part of like makeup applications, so I'm really excited with this one, and I know Revolution Beauty does really good highlighter, so I'll be applying this highlighter onto the high points of my face. Oh, look at that. Look at that glow. Let's do it here so you can see it clearly. Look at that glow. Oh, love it. And then the last item from this collection is, of course, the Revolution Pro New Neutral Satin Matte Lipstick, and I've got the shade Stripped. So here how it looks like from the packaging. So I thought it would be this shade, but so the packaging looks like this, still sleek and luxurious. It's quite light. It doesn't feel as high-end as the brow and the eyeshadow palette, but still a good one. So here how it looks like. So it's really light. I thought it would be this dark, but we'll see how it goes. So by just looking at the bullet, it looks a powder matte lipstick, like a MAC powder matte lipstick, but it says here it's a satin matte lipstick, which I really love satin lipstick. So let's try this out. I'll just remove my lip balm. Let's apply this. Oh, look at that shade. It's really light. It glides easily, and it has a really good color payoff. I don't normally wear this shade of lipstick, but I love the formula. It is hydrating. It doesn't dry up my lips. It is satin matte, and the color payoff is really good, and it is very opaque, and I love it. I love this lipstick. I think I'm gonna need to get a different shade because this is just too light for me. I didn't expect it to be this light, but hey ho, I already have it, and I love it. I love it. I think that would be my favorite part. So just to finish off my makeup, I'll be applying my Revolution Pro Skin Finish in a shade Opalescent. So instead of the pressed setting powder, I've ordered this one. This was a recommendation by Misa, and as I've said, I really love a glowy looking skin, so I'm excited to try this. Just swirl it all over my face. Look at the difference. Can you see? Can you see? Oh, I love it. This is such a really good recommendation. It doesn't give any more coverage, but it does give you a glowy finished skin, which I love. I do love. So here's my finished makeup look. That's it. This has been a rather long video because it's a makeup testing video, and I just love testing makeup. So yep, I've enjoyed this. I hope you did. And for my final thoughts, my favorite part of this collection would probably be the lipstick. I love the consistency of the lipstick. I love the formula. It doesn't dry up my lips. So the only thing is just the shade. I don't think I'll be wearing this shade again. So I need to get the other shades of this lipstick and try them out. And yeah, I love the lipstick. I also love the brow pencil. It's really good, easy to use. Then of course the eyeshadow palette. I love the eyeshadow palette, but I think I might just be doing another video using the glitter shadows because I don't have glitter glue, so I don't really know how to use this as yet. So I'll be playing around with this palette more. And yeah, it's really good for the price. So be getting 18 shades and neutral pinky shade. You'll get different pigmentations, different formulas. You've got glitters, shimmers, and there's a cream base as well, and there's matte shades, and I love it. Highly recommend. And then I also love this one. I love this, but I do believe that Revolution has already done highlighters which performs better than this one, although this is still a good one. I still love it. And yeah, then what else? Oh, the powder is still something that I need to play around a bit more. I am not really sure about it as yet. Although it's matte, it's not drying, and I love the packaging. The packaging is amazing. The sifter is amazing, and it did blurred out a little bit of my pores. And yeah, I just need to play around with it a little bit more. And then I didn't really like the concealer. It didn't give me any coverage, and it didn't brighten up my under eye. Probably if I'll get the lighter shade, which I don't think I will because I didn't love the coverage, because I do love my full coverage concealer, especially for my under eyes, just to cover up my under eye bag. So if you are looking for full coverage concealer, this is not for you. Just get the Conceal and Define concealer, or just the Revolution Pro concealer. They're really good, but this one I'll pass on it. And also this one, I have expected a lot from this primer. It says Goddess Glow Primer, so I thought I would be glowing. I think this is the only product that I didn't really love. Yeah, I don't know. I've got other primers which are really good, especially with glowy skin, glass skin looking. This one is not, yeah, not the one. So yep, that's all that I've got. And this one is amazing, so if you want to try this one as well. I love it. It's the opalescent skin finish. So yep, that's it for this Revolution Pro New Neutral collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it helpful. If you are wanting to try this collection, I will leave a link down below where you can get them. I think you can get them from Revolution Beauty website and Superdrug website. So I will leave a link down below. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And may your day be as flawless as your makeup today. See you on my next one. Bye!